Will XCN surpass XDC, especially in the next 365 days? Is this something that's even a possibility, in the realm of possibility whatsoever, especially with how much is going on with XDC currently? The price prediction for XDC within this next year is $1. And that's just if you go to Google. There's other professionals who actually say that it could be exponentially higher than that in the next 365 days. Me personally, I'm not really sure. Definitely has a lot of contracts to it. But what is XCN? When I first learned about XCN, someone told me, not told me directly, but through the video, said that it could possibly be the next XRP. So that means it could shoot way past what XDC is currently. So it kind of got me thinking, like, could it actually surpass it? Because when you go to Google on that, it says the highest it would be this year would be 28 cents, which is still great. That's not surpassing it unless XDC literally sits there and does absolutely nothing. Okay. Now, one thing I will say, XCN is Onyx. Onyx runs on chain.com. Adam Ludwig is the actual creator and the founder of XCN. So, and he's a venture capitalist. So like, I know he's investing into something, but I was thinking about it. Like, I seen another video where he was breaking down that it could actually be BlackRock. BlackRock invests into Fidelity. Fidelity connects directly to XCN and the contracts. And then it got me thinking, I was like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. BlackRock, Onyx is literally a black rock. Like literally, that's what Onyx is a black rock. It could be hidden in plain sight. Then if that's true, I could definitely see it going exponentially high, because why would they invest in something? Why would they be a part of something silently if it wasn't going to do anything at all? Now, this is all speculation. None of this is financial advice, but I will tell you this. I have invested in it because you just never know, especially if it's the next XRP. Because if I could catch XRP again at 2 cents, because the first time I ever seen it, I think it was 17 cents was the lowest I'd ever seen it. And obviously I didn't know anything about it. I was still very brand new to crypto. So I really didn't know. You weren't able to buy it directly at that time. The SEC just kicked off at that time, and it would have went really high. It would have went crazy. I mean, who knows where we would have been had the SEC not stepped in and got involved. I don't know. But now that that's getting out of the way and we're starting to ramp up into a whole nother category, it could definitely keep going, right? So I'm thinking if that's the next XRP is XCN, I'm like, why wouldn't I want to get it right now? Because maybe in a year from now, I'm going to be looking at it like, well, XCN is now $1.84 when I could have bought it at 2 cents. That would irritate my soul. That would irritate my soul, because I know for facts I have an extra $100, have an extra $50, have an extra $20. I just need to look further into it. So I did. And lo and behold, they're connected to chain.com, which is actually a crypto exchange. Basically, that's what they do. When you go to chain.com, you can see the list of everything. Let me put a screenshot there. Well, that's the list of literally everything that they do, and they do a lot. Okay. Now, when you have XCN, let's see what Google says about XCN. Let me go ahead and see what XCN actually does. Like, what is the reason for XCN, my bad. What does XCN do? Boom. XCN is more than just a digital asset. It's it's the beating heart of Onyx Coin's ecosystem. So it's like literally the heart of it, okay? As a utility token, so it's good as a utility token, XCN facilitates a range of operations within the network. Users rely on it for transaction fees, staking, and accessing premium features. Okay, but in my opinion, that's pretty straightforward for people who know what it is. For me, it's not very straightforward. I mean, I get what you're saying is for staking and for transaction fees. It's the heartbeat of Onyx. I get it, but it's not like a direct answer. Like when you say XRP, you know for facts that XRP is what? And what it is. It's connected to Ripple. It's a payment processor. It's basically PayPal for businesses. Okay. Now that doesn't say anything directly with this. I don't know exactly what XCN, according to that Googled thing. But when you look further into it, there is quite the community starting to build as we speak right now. And when I see that type of action, I know that all we need is just another pump, because we already had a 200% pump already before I even learned about it. So now that it's just, reason why I know about it is because it just got listed on Uphold, and I'm able to see where it's at on Uphold. I'm like, wow. And when you look into XCN as a company, it has a solid foundation. So if BlackRock is actually involved as well, I feel like this could definitely be a solid project for you to look into. If it's not, I still think it has utility because it is a utility token. And since it is not just something that just started overnight, I feel like it could really be something. Because like I said, I learned about this on Uphold. So Uphold listed it. I just seen that I was there. Okay, cool. And then it so happened just to be on the scroll on YouTube and seeing someone make a video about SCN. I was like, okay, that's confirmation. There's two different outlets that showed me something. Maybe it's of interest. So I just put $100 in. Nothing crazy, right? Like I said, not financial advice, but I did put $100 in. Then I was like, you know what? All right, that gave me quite a bit. Let me put another $150. Next thing you know, I put $200 more dollars. And I'm like, all right, so I'm starting to build it up. And this is at 0.034. Currently, as we speak right now, recording this video, it is at 0.026, which is definitely at a loss. So I was like, you know what? Let me just pick up $100 more and just do it like that. In my opinion, it's never going to be this low again. And if that's true, and if it is XRP in the hiding, then I could have bought this much XRP to begin with, and I'd probably be a millionaire, billionaire when it goes to something crazy later. That's why I'm investing heavily right now on this. If it's not, then okay, it is what it is. I can always transfer it out. I can always go to something else. Obviously, I'm a type of person that's going to never transfer it until it's at least my money back or at a profit. I'm not one that likes to lose anything. And I've lost before, but I don't like to lose anything. So what I'll do personally is not what you should do, but this is what I'll do personally. If I'm at a loss, I'll just keep buying that dip until I dipped it all the way down to the floor, and then it'll come back up. And we'll go from there. A lot of people get scared that it will bottom completely out and go out of business. And I will say this, there's not many that I can name that actually went completely out. I'm not saying that there's not more than 100 that went completely out. Those are usually decentralized tokens. Decentralized tokens could literally zero out because they're already at a very, very low rate. If it's not a decentralized token where I don't have to pancake swap it or something, I have more faith that it'll actually do well. Or at least stay enough to where I'm not losing exponential money. Because something like AMP, let's say you bought at 8 cents, you're still waiting for this to come back up. You're still waiting for it to go back to there just to break even if you decided to keep it. And this might be the bull run for you. I don't know. It could be another 10 years. I have no clue. If you cash out, you lose. And that's just something I would not want to do. I'm definitely not wanting to settle out at a loss. Can XCN surpass XDC? In my personal opinion, I could say definitely in the short term. In the long term, it's less likely because of the fact that there's a lot pushing XDC. Now, I could be completely wrong about this, and hopefully for my bag's sake that I am wrong about this, but just me using common sense and seeing where XDC is moving and how there's talks where Elon Musk might be integrating this into Twitter or X, as you would say, I am ultimately feeling like this should be of interest over XCN in the long run. Now, I wouldn't say don't buy XCN because I've already bought in, but I am saying, would it surpass XDC? It's so less likely. I couldn't tell you. I don't have a crystal ball, but in my personal opinion, I don't think it could. It is a solid project. I want you to do your own research on XCN, look up some videos, come back to the comments section and let me know down below what you currently hold, and if you are looking into XCN, if you even have XCN, is it something worth looking into, or is it just another flop project? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.